Hey y'all, welcome back. My name is Aenea. I'm here to share more seeds of sovereignty with you. So, this was an idea that came to me a couple months back, and I have a part two. So, this one is going to be about reuniting with your true loves and reigniting the passion in your life. So, what do I mean by this? I think our needs are a lot simpler than capitalism would like us to believe. And a lot of us really just want the same things. So, access to nature, being in the sun, being in the water, having good healthy food and water, having a nice shelter that is yours where you can have some privacy and dignity to live your life. Art, music, culture, connection with other like-minded people or people different from you, which can expand your worldview. So those, in a nutshell, are what are really, really important to me. And I've struggled with depression, especially in the winter months here in Michigan. It can get really rough. And my pool just opened yesterday, and I've just been so excited. I've been waiting for it because I love swimming. Interesting fun fact, I was born in a pool, like I was home water birth, and so I've always had this really deep connection to water, and I feel so good when I'm swimming, but I haven't had access to a pool or a big body of water that I can properly swim in. So I've been really looking forward to it, and oh my god, it already is just like the key. It's like one of my true loves is water. Second one's gonna be sun, not in order, but third one's gonna be like earth, music, etc. So, oh my gosh, I just went on another swim today, and it was like a proper swim. And I needed to come on here and tell y'all that if there's anything you can do, anything, even if it's just one thing, even if it's just going outside and putting your feet on the ground, something that you can do that helps you connect to your true deepest self and what makes your soul happy, do it. It is so worth it. I think so many of us are caught in these loops, and like depression can get to this point where you're not living your true life, like your highest best life that you want to be living. So maybe you're watching more media, or you're consuming, too much of something, or you're, kind of not living fully in this life because it's depressing that you can't do what you want to do to have you feeling you're optimal, and obviously with capitalism and imperialism at large, they seek to privatize and monetize things that should be free. It should be free and accessible for all to be in a body of water, to get sun, to get healthy food, to connect with the land. Like, it makes me so irate that all of the nicest properties, like beachfront or just really beautiful tropical places, like even where the area that I'm in, the nicest places are the most expensive, and it just creates such a barrier of access to most of the community. And it's like, we're all human. We all most likely have the same needs and desires, even if they're slightly different. And we would all be doing better if we had access to things that made us feel our best. Like, it's not a crazy idea. So I just needed to come on here and rant and talk about how amazing it feels to reunite with something that lights you up. Like, I literally just wanted to be out there all day. Like, and genuinely, all it is just the water, how it feels on my skin, the sun, how it feels in combination, the trees blowing in the breeze, the music I had playing. Like, I could be in that moment forever and be happy and be content. And the issue with capitalism is that it teaches us to be dissatisfied with everything and always on the hunt for the next thing, instead of appreciating what we have now. So for instance, after my pool time, I felt so regulated and grounded. All I was excited for was showering and my lunch. I was just like, oh, I can't wait to eat my lunch. And then I was super excited about sharing this with you. So it's like, when you get into states of regulation, you come back to yourself, you start to realize life really is so simple, and it should be so simple, and it could be. So don't lose that spark, don't lose that seed. Like, if you are like me and you're in this system that just doesn't work for you, it doesn't fit, it doesn't feel right, it's like trying to put a round peg into a square hole. It doesn't work. And you've tried to make it work, it doesn't, and it just feels like it's slowly killing you. That's on purpose. Like, that's happening for a reason, and you're not alone, you're not crazy. And the beautiful, liberated world that we could live in is a possibility, and it is not just a fantasy. Like, don't let that go, because that vision depends on all of us to uphold it. The only reason that we're living in the system we are in right now is because certain people manifested us into this reality. They wanted this reality because it benefited them the most. It benefited the elite, the few, the white. And it doesn't have to be like that. It does not have to be like that. There truly is more than enough to go around. There is just so much possibility out there, and just, if you get anything out of this video, it pays to reconnect with what matters to you. It regulates, it helps, it heals. And don't lose sight of your vision for a beautiful, abundant world, because it exists, it's real, it's there, and we are willing it into existence. Just as they willed this capitalistic hellscape, we can will a beautiful, abundant world of love and sovereignty for all. I truly believe that. I will die on this hill. I will never stop talking about this. It's like what lights me up. That's another thing that lights me up, is just being part of a group, a collective who has a vision for a better world. Like, that honestly is one of the biggest motivators for me to keep living, is just that, like, this can be possible, and I find pockets of it, moments, people. It's possible. It's more possible than it's ever been, and I want that to get into your head. It's more possible than it's ever been. The fact that I can talk to you right now and I'm not getting sent to jail, like, yes, there are people getting locked up, and be careful and, like, do what you need to do to stay safe, but there are more of us than them. There are more of us than them. And we are the most outspoken I feel like we've probably ever been. And the tides are genuinely turning, because I feel like before we were so separated, we were so segregated, that it was very easy to just put out that fire, and, like, just stop it from spreading. And it's like, the world's on fire, babe. Like, we're all erupting and going up. And we can communicate with each other now. That is, as much as I have qualms with technology, and I'm doing my best to be mindful, and I notice that it doesn't always have a good effect on me mentally or physically, it is the key to our liberation. Like, the fact that I can sit here and talk to all of you across the world potentially, and we can all recognize this humanity in each other, that, hey, yeah, I'd love to be able to just sit in front of some water, have a nice cool drink, you know, get some sun, dance. Like, that's a vibe. And it doesn't have to just be a dream. It doesn't have to be a fantasy. It's not asking for a lot. That's the other thing I want to harp on. It is not asking for a lot. These are basic things that should be rights. They should genuinely be rights. It's just like, like, the government, capitalism, they have made us believe that we are asking for the moon. And it's like, no, we are just asking to live in our truest expression, because that has been robbed from us. And it's time that we take it back. So take it back in whatever way you can do today, even if it's small, and focus on that each day, accumulating more moments of peace, more moments of harmony, more moments of, wow, this really could be how life is all the time. And just keep pouring into that. It will get better. Love is winning. I know that sounds very stupidly optimistic, but if we don't have hope, we're just giving into fear. And I do not fear, I love. So I love you, likewise, and I hope you have a beautiful day.